Hello everybody. It's a rare occurrence where I can get 3 town cars all in a row. Look at this. We got starting, so we got an 04, 06, and 07. All of these town cars are obviously filmed. This one probably, at this point, the most filmed town car in YouTube's history. You know, I pretty much, started filming maybe 2 months after getting it and then haven't stopped. So you guys, if I ever sell this car, all I have to do is tell the would-be buyer, hey, just go on YouTube, here's the channel, watch everything, you'll know exactly what everything is. So there's the story with this one, not gonna bore you too much. And then we got this 04. I obviously did a video on it. It is for sale. I mentioned this already in 2 other videos. Here is all the data on it. Oh, the phone number washes away, so it's 312-363-9661. Seller goes by Joey. So there's that thing. I will link a video about that in the description. And then we got this 07. Probably the lowest mileage town car I've seen. I've had the pleasure of driving and looking and exploring. And oh, and then the way these are, so it's a signature limited. That's a signature limited. Well, you know this. Why am I showing you this? and then this is the ultimate. So it's interesting also how they've kind of switched, the nomenclature. You had the ultimate, which I guess was the top of the line at the time. But then they decided that they didn't want it, so they did the signature limited. But when they did the signature limited, this is when they did the designer series. So I don't know kind of how, who's responsible for all this, but it's interesting to see how, just looking at them, hope I don't get run over. Just looking at them, you can't really tell them apart. It's a classic look that, if you didn't know, you couldn't really tell. Okay, well, those wheels could be a giveaway because they stopped with those wheels, I think, when they did the signature limited, when the switch happened. But other than that, I mean, it's the same thing. Those fog lights, which I wish that all town cars just had fog lights. But obviously that's a giveaway. If it has a fog light that's factory, that's most likely either one of those 25th anniversary series or it's a designer series. But yeah, they all have the same chrome, same headlights. I do like these little treatments here. And then as I'm exploring these cars, I noticed like on a Ford Taurus they had the similar thing too. So apparently this was their calling card. All right, there's that. What else? I would have to say that I like this body style, the last generation, the most. It did come with the hood ornament, that whole bubbly look type of deal. I don't know, I like it. That's not to say that I'm gonna pass off, the previous generation as some sort of a bad apple. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just, I have my preference. There's that. I'm gonna try to film my car the least, just because I'm already bored with it. All right. By the way, I did notice that the town car delete here. Let's just spend a few minutes just looking how the interior kind of developed and evolved over the years. So overall, it's a very similar style as far as what the door card is. The only difference being these heated seats and the memory seat buttons. But this generation was the weird one where they didn't put where the trunk release and where the trunk release is. Don't know why. Also, it's interesting for me to see how I've been in some town cars where they had stitching going across here, but this being an 04, they didn't do that. So the seat design is actually all the same. But the one thing that they did do is they got rid of this old school steering wheel, which I love it. I mean, I don't know why. All the buttons are there, everything is nicely labeled, everything is good. And then they obviously got rid of this, so they did introduce with an 06 model the tachometer, which I like this one. There's nothing wrong with it. It does pretty much everything the same way. I do wish that they had at least an electronic tachometer. I mean, they had the option of putting it in there, but they chose not to. And then here they have the auto dimming buttons, which they got rid of. And then this console too. I kind of like the console, but they decided to get rid of it. No, yeah. Now in the back, it's Pretty much the same thing. Yeah. All same leather, everything the same. They barely changed. Now under the hood, I already explored how the older ones, they had the cruise control thing via cable. You gotta go?
No, I will.
Okay, just a few minutes, just literally a couple minutes. All right. You know, so this is an 04 with 06. I guess I can just quickly pop into mine. Yeah, same thing. Same type of seats, you know, same type of stitching, so they didn't change that. Yeah, the steering wheel changed, which you guys know how I did the steering wheel leather. Yeah. Oh, the new gauge cluster, they got rid of the middle there, the middle screen, which is a good saving, I guess, for them. But yeah, in the back, it's exactly the same. Nothing different there. Under the hood, obviously, it's the same engine, so under the hood, nothing changed. And then between 06 and 07, I literally don't think there are any differences, not that I'm aware of. Everything is the same console, same steering wheel. Yeah, like all the radio stuff. I guess they did stop with so that one has a CD changer, the silver one in the trunk. This one already from 06, I think they started putting 6-disc CD changer in the dash, so they figured out how to do it. And then, you know, everything else here is the same. Yep, same stitching. So there you go. So here's a quick trip. You know, I'm obviously not qualified to give a history lesson on Ford and Lincoln and everything else, but you can kind of see that there's a reason why they haven't changed the look. The look is classic. You know, why mess with it? And even the previous generation, it didn't look much different. So when they did the redesign, they didn't reinvent it. They just, in their mind, they modernized it, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, everybody, so here you go. 04, for sale. 06, not for sale. 07, not for sale. Here's everything you need to know about Lincoln Town Cars, the last generation Town Cars. See you, everybody.